Hi, I think we are live now. We'll just wait for a few seconds so that people can join in, then we'll begin with our things today. Okay, so we'll start because I think people will be joining in between. So yeah, uh, so to start with, thank you to the Shiksha Satyagraha team for having me over here. I am Anup Maurya from GME Foundation and from Bharat Navodaya Abhiyan, and it's of course a pleasure to be here because the kind of work Shiksha Satyagraha is trying to do completely aligns with what JNV community stands for. And I think we'll begin with talking about JNV community more so that people understand it, because something that is including everyone, and like creating a kind of social inclusion when it comes to education. And as we were talking, Gaurav and Priyanka, and we were speaking, I think a few moments back, JNV and KVJ are the only hope for the kind of system we are envisaging right now. And yeah, so JNVs were of course started in 1985 when Rajiv Gandhi ji was there. He had this dream of giving equal opportunity to rural talented kids, with compared to the rural and urban counterparts. तो वो जो पूरा उनका उनका जो ड्रीम था उसके हिसाब से 86 में जो लॉन्च हुआ था एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, उसके अंतर्गत ये बात थी कि हमको शुरू करना है नवोदय विद्यालय हर जिला में. And in 86, we started Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalayas in Amravati and Jhajjar districts. Amravati in Madhya Pradesh, of course, Jhajjar in Haryana, of course. And then we went on doing this across India. There have been some problems with Tamil Nadu government, and we could not open a school there. But other than Tamil Nadu, we have these JNV schools across India, and these schools stand for quality education, and the kind of people who are being catered to these schools are the ones who could like never dream of a school. And I think 75% seats, as we know, are reserved for the rural kids, and most of these people are the ones who would have never gone to like school, and never would have gone to any kind of that education system. But because there was something like JNV existed, we could get that, and through that and that JNV system, that Devani opportunity opened a lot of different ways for us to progress in our lives and dream big and achieve things. So I think education के बारे में तो पता ही है हमको कि कितना एक जरूरी हिस्सा है हमारी लाइफ का आगे बढ़ने के लिए. और उसी के साथ में अगर हम समझ लें कि अगर इसको हम आगे कर पाए, फॉर एग्जांपल अभी हम लोग डिमांड कर रहे हैं कि वी हैव टू ओपन जेएमए स्कूल्स एट द ब्लॉक लेवल. And I think which will take, of course, time, and government is not very much willing to understand the kind of things we are demanding. अब की बार लास्ट टाइम जो है कुछ नए स्कूल खोलने की बात हुई थी, वो खुल रहे हैं, लेकिन कुछ समस्याएं भी हैं, जैसे कि फीस बढ़ गई है. और इन सब मुद्दों को एक साथ में रखा जाएगा तो आई थिंक जेएनवी जितना बड़ा एक मौका है, एक इतना बड़ा मॉडल एग्जाम्पल है, उतना ही मेरे हिसाब से हमें सतर्क भी रहना पड़ेगा कि क्योंकि एक ही दो सिस्टम है अपने यहाँ पर देश में जो जो मॉडल एजुकेशन के इर्द गिर्द ठहरते हैं. तो कहीं ना कहीं हमको बहुत ही विजिलेंट रहना है as citizens, because so that we can safeguard them, so that governments and people who might have vested interest with education, who would want to privatize or commercialize education, should not vitiate the system. So I think that's what we are doing. Let me talk about the Sangathan that we started 3 years back. So I think on 4 January 2000, 2015, about 70 people from across 14 states came to New Delhi, and we talked about the relevance and the need of having a nationwide body of all the students who are from JNV schools, and all those 71 people were from different schools, of course, from only from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalayas from different states, and they thought about having a kind of system in place which will provide a kind of support system to the government and also with the people who are in the school that time. And we began our journey very nicely. It was tough, it was difficult, there were challenges to it, uh, of course, because in India we don't have that kind of support system for non-profit so far. It has started happening right now. There are so many incubator programs and everything, but उस समय काफी कुछ कमी थी, और उस समय हम सबने अपने 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 रिसोर्सेज को रखा. We got people from across India who put their money and who put their own kind of donated their lands and for the office space and everything, and we started up. We have now state offices in across India. We have teams in different states. We have more than 280 chapters district wise, and we have about 7-8 regional associations. We have a Facebook community of about 4,20,000 people named All India Jawahar Navodaya, JNV Alumni Association. So I think all that have led to several things, and we have been working with the schools closely. So the whole thing is about understanding this kind of movement and the need of this kind of civic collaborations. So, and I want to emphasize that we all the JNV alumni, and we would like to say that we are about we have a membership of 12 lakh people who have come from JNV schools, from different parts. And I think we would love to, and I think we should work together. Like, there are different people who are doing different things, and and I think they all come together at one point, and I think we have to understand the need of coming together. I was speaking to We the People, which is an organization which works around constitution dissemination and their whole awareness perspective of activity and citizenship in the country, and we are partnering, and we are going to create kind of, because this 26 Jan we the constitution is completing its 70 years, and we want to somewhere take this opportunity to start a 1 year kind of program where we reach out to youth and tell them about the relevance of the constitutional values right now in their lives. So I think the kind of work that Shiksha Satyagraha is doing, जिसमें जैसा कि हम लोग बात कर रहे थे कि कहीं ना कहीं एजुकेशन एक मेन मुद्दा बनना चाहिए, जहां पे because I think it only when this happens government will start hearing about this. Because and I want to say that I'm not very much satisfied with the current state of affairs, the way government is operating and the way things are happening at our end. We are not we're actually doing well, but we're not doing enough that we actually can. And so जब तक जनता मांग नहीं करेगी, जब तक जनता के what I wanted to say is कि जब तक हमें नहीं लगेगा कि जरूरी है शिक्षा और शिक्षा पे बात करना और शिक्षा पे सरकार का ध्यान लेके आना, तो सरकार नहीं करेगी. जिस तरह से अभी किसानों को लेके जैसा हम लोग बात कर रहे थे गौरव और प्रियांक, अभी जो ध्यान आकर्षण हुआ है और जिस तरह से मैनिफेस्टोज में लोन वेवर की बातें रहती हैं, कहीं ना कहीं वो इस बात का परिणाम है कि पिछले सालों में कहीं ना कहीं किसानों को लेकर जो मुहिम हुई है, अभी कुछ दिन 2 महीने पहले जो दिल्ली में बड़ा सा मूवमेंट हुआ था, और लास्ट 3 सालों में काफी जगह पर अलग अलग तरीके से किसानों के अलग अलग आंदोलन हुए हैं. उसकी वजह से कहीं ना कहीं जो हमारे जो सत्ताधारी लोग हैं, उनके दिमाग में ये बात आया है कि कहीं ना कहीं ये एक जरूरी बात है. अगर उसको ध्यान नहीं रखेंगे तो कहीं ना कहीं उनको अपने उनके जो अपने पॉलिटिकल मोटिव्स हैं उनमें प्रॉब्लम होगी. So I think it's very important that we start reaching out to people and just trying to get people on board to think about different ways of improving education in the country and how what can be done and what should be done. और मैं बताना चाहता हूँ कि हम लोगों ने अभी 3-4 महीने पहले एक नई संस्था शुरू की है, उसका नाम भारत नवोदय अभियान है. अभी मैं उसको एक्टिवेट करने के लिए पूरे कंट्री मैं जा रहा हूँ अलग जगह पर. अभी इस समय मैं आज बनारस हिंदू यूनिवर्सिटी में हूँ, और हमारा विजन है कि कहीं ना कहीं जो यूनिवर्सिटी में यूथ हैं वो एक बहुत बड़ी ताकत है हमारे उन सब कामों के लिए जो काम हम करना चाहते हैं, चाहे वो हम लोग हो, भारत नवोदय अभियान हो, चाहे जेएनवी कम्युनिटी हो, चाहे वो शिक्षा सत्याग्रह हो, क्योंकि अभी लगभग 700 मिलियन लोग हैं जो कि 25 साल से नीचे हैं। और ये यूथ जो है, ये जो यूथ की तादाद है, ये हमारी ताकत है। और चूंकि चूंकि मैं फॉर्चुनेट हूँ उस एज ग्रुप में फॉल करता हूँ, और मेरे सपने जो है कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगता है कि वो यूथ ही मिलके पूरा कर सकते हैं हम लोग। तो अभी हम लोग टॉप 100 कॉलेज में जा रहे हैं और वहां पे यूथ चैप्टर्स बना रहे हैं, और हमारा मकसद है कि हम लोग ऐसे नागरिक तैयार करें जो कि अपने बारे में बात कर सकें। और कहीं ना कहीं there's a critical need that we have a critical mass which can question government, which can think about the needs that they actually have, think about, I mean, because there have been times in my own locality and the places where I have lived, wherein a lot of civil injustices have happened, but there was no one to talk or to take it up. Media was not listening because whole feudal structure was like that. And I think to break that down, to control that in a systematic and positive manner, and to take charge of what happens around us, we as citizens, we as civic communities have to somewhere come together and start having that mindset, wherein we understand that we have a role to play. As someone said, freedom, democracy is not a free ride. So, and in the way I want to work in the and proceed for the Bharat Navodaya Abhiyan campaigns, I want to give a very, very simple message to each and every one of us who will be hearing us later, that we don't have to become full-time public service professionals. We don't have to become full-time social workers. I mean, we are doing it because there's a need, there's a gap, there's a deficit, there's a whole uh, need that exists. But we all of us can become active citizens and become social contributors along with what we are doing in our lives. And because of that, we are starting different kind of fellowship programs. One of them is about engaging every citizen on a part-time basis, wherein to give a kind of message to civil society that I'm sorry. Yeah, so I was saying that it's very important that all of us should start becoming active citizens. And because I have a very deep belief that until and unless uh, citizens are ready, I mean, I don't really think that things will start changing, because no matter who is in power today, Mr. Modi, tomorrow it could be anyone else, including me. I think every one of us, I mean, are prone to be corrupted when we have power. So we need people who can ask questions and who can keep the governments accountable. So yesterday we were in the talking with the youth in the Banaras Hindu University, and we got in something that was very relevant to the kind of work that Shiksha Satyagraha is doing. We are talking that BHU has a legacy of producing good leaders, which have went on doing great things. But right now, nobody bothers about quality. There is no professor which wants kids to, write something by their own mind. The guidelines are such that you have to write these many pages, and that is it. Nobody bothers about creativity. Nobody bothers about the genuine aspiration that like youth might have, and the kind of thinking they might have within themselves. तो उसके बारे में बात कोई नहीं कर रहा है. एंड आजकल जो भी आउट से आजकल जो भी पॉलिटिकल विंग्स हैं, यूथ विंग्स हैं, जिससे मैं अक्सर मिलता हूं, मैं देखता हूं कि वो अपने एक मकसद के लिए यूथ को अपने पास लाना चाहते हैं, उनसे जुड़ना चाहते हैं. लेकिन मेरा एक चिंता यह है कि क्या हम उनके लिए यूटिलिटी क्रिएट कर रहे हैं. अगर मेरे सेमिनार में कल जैसे 50 लोग आए थे, तो क्या उनको हम ऐसा कुछ दे पा रहे हैं उनको जो लाइफ में कुछ एड कर रहा है. तो ये मेरी चिंता रहती है हमेशा कि ये जो बिकॉज नाउ I have been approached by different kind of political wings which have their own campaigns about even education and poverty and employment and everything. Because now the elections are coming, so everybody is gearing up with their own mandate and everything, and which is fine, which is good. But along with your own, vision that you might have? Are you going to look up to the need of the youth right now and see what you can do to elevate where they exist nowadays? तो जैसे कि अभी बीएचयू में तो बहुत बड़ा डेफिसिट था, हमने कल बात किया कि वहां पे इंटर्नशिप के लिए और एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए, प्लेसमेंट के लिए कोई अलग से कोई सेल नहीं है, जैसा कि हमारे यहाँ पे होता है। मैंने डीयू में पढ़ाई किया था, दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में एक प्रॉपर कमिटेड एम्प्लॉयमेंट सेल था। एक्सक्यूज मी। तो ऐसा हमने अभी शुरू किया है, हम लोग अप्लाइंग टू स्टार्टअप, आई मीन legitimate employment sale. We are writing to vice chancellor and we seeing if we could do that. और उसके अलावा I want to talk about little bit also about like more about the current issues that JNVs are facing, and and why the need that we all come together to shape JNV schools as well. So अभी कुछ दिनों पहले आपने सुना होगा कि एक न्यूज थी समाचार पत्रों में सुसाइड के बारे में, और जो आत्महत्याएं अभी हो रही हैं उनमें कुछ डेटा बोल रहा था कि जेएनयू में अभी नेशनल जो है, जो एवरेज रेट है उस पार्टिकुलर एज ग्रुप में जो जेएनयू पढ़ते हैं उनमें हमारा थोड़ा सा ऊपर है लेवल। एंड आई थिंक सो इमीडिएटली व्हेन आई हर्ड द न्यूज ऑन मंडे मॉर्निंग 9 AM, आई जस्ट अनाउंस्ड एन अर्जेंट मीटिंग बिकॉज वी रियली बिलीव कि जिस तरह का सिस्टम हमारे यहाँ पर हमने बना के रखा है, और जैसा के सिस्टम से मैं बाहर निकला हूँ 9 दिन पढ़ने के बाद में, हम एक मतलब जान की जो कीमत है हम समझते हैं। मतलब हमें ये भी नहीं गंवा रहा है कि हमें एक भी सुसाइड देखनी पड़े। तो हमने अर्जेंटली मीटिंग बुलाई और हम लोगों ने बात किया। एंड आई थिंक 31st December when people were celebrating Happy New Year, we sat and in a closed room conversation we talked about what can be done, and we wrote to the MHRD and PS of Prakash Javadekar ji. And I think something good is actually coming out because we have been pushing it from longer. पहले तो फी हाइक का मुद्दा था और उस पर सरकार हमें कोऑपरेट नहीं कर रही है, वो भी एक बड़ा मुद्दा है, इसके बारे में मैं बात करना चाहूंगा आप लोगों से। तो साइड के बारे में अभी ये अपडेट है कि अभी राज्यसभा में कुछ सवाल उठे थे, हम लोगों ने बात किया था किसी एमपी से, और एमपी ने वो सवाल पूछने के लिए हामी भरी और उसने पूछा भी। और अभी प्रकाश जी ने बताया कि वो 2 काउंसलर हर एक जेएनवी स्कूल में अपॉइंट करेंगे जो फुल टाइम बच्चों को गाइड करेंगे और उनकी लाइफ्स के बारे में, उनकी मेंटल हेल्थ के बारे में हेल्प करेंगे। तो दैट्स अ वेरी गुड सिग्नल टू बिगिन विद। सेकंड थिंग, अभी अप्रैल में एग्जाम है अगले साल का, जो जवाहर नवोदय विद्यालय का प्रवेश परीक्षा है। अब की बार 30 लाख लोगों ने एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म भरे हैं। इसमें से करीब 27 लाख लोग जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं रूरल फैमिलीज को बिलोंग करते हैं, और ये बहुत बड़ी खुशी की बात है मेरे लिए, क्योंकि आज जिस समय में हम हैं, हर एक बात का जो कहीं ना कहीं जो तोड़ है वो एजुकेशन ही है मेरे हिसाब से। क्योंकि let me talk about how I began my journey. So when I was a child, I was walking with my parents and I was not going to schools, and there was no dream that I'll ever go to school, but only because of JMU schools which has free education, I could do that. I could go and just get into that whole thing, start learning about different things that I can do in my life, and everything began from there. So I think JNVs are providing a very perennial chance to everyone who can never dream of schooling and who actually can apply and get through and get a free education. अभी लास्ट टाइम जो चेंज हुआ है वो ये है कि जो लोग जनरल के हैं और जो लोग बीपीएल के नहीं है, सो उनको कुछ पैसे पे करने पड़ेंगे, जो कि एक नया बदलाव है। 86 से लेकर 2003 तक हमारे यहाँ पे कोई फीस नहीं थी, हमने पूरा फ्री रखा था। लेकिन 2003 में एक बारी शुरुआत में 200 रुपये रखे गए जो कि सिर्फ जनरल के लिए थे। अभी जो है बहुत ही कैटेगराइज कर दिया गया है और उसमें जनरल लोगों को 600 रुपये पे करने पड़ते हैं हर मंथ, और जो गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज है उनके बच्चों को पे करना पड़ता है लगभग 1500 रुपये हर महीने। आई थिंक वो हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ा मुद्दा है। हम अलुमनाई लोग पूरे देश में एक कैंपेन लेवल पे काफी काम कर रहे हैं और हम लगातार गवर्नमेंट से बातचीत कर रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से हम क्या कर सकते हैं। और आई एम वेरी प्राउड टू साइट एग्जांपल्स ऑफ so many of my fellow alumni who are like donating their own money to make sure each and every person who needs money should not drop out JNV school because of the fee that have been imposed right now. So and it's very tyrannical because JNVs have a budget of 2,700 crore rupees every year, and the only money we are getting from this current imposed fee, which is against our point of view, is able to get only 5 lakh, like 5 or 6 crore rupees, which is like peanut given the kind of wide budget we have. And जिस समय में गवर्नमेंट ये स्पेशल इंस्टीट्यूशंस लेके आ रही है, ऐसा कि अभी हुआ था जियो को बनाया गया था, एंड देयर आर 5 अदर इंस्टीट्यूशंस which were I think promised some 50 crore rupees or something in next 5 years. अगर हम उस तरह के इन्वेस्टमेंट, उस तरह की के खर्चे कर रहे हैं, तो जेएनवी स्कूल में जिस तरह से अलुमनाई जो वहां से पढ़ के बच्चे निकल रहे हैं, जिस तरह से वो कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं सोसाइटी को, I think we have to be very vigilant about safeguarding this existing system, because it's the only system in the country which is, मेरे हिसाब से, a kind of hope for millions of people out there. I mean, I get calls every week from the parents and from the good people. I mean, good means rich people who want the daughters and sons of their maids and their cooks to get admitted in the JNV schools. And I'm proud to tell you that I know teachers and principals who send their own children to schools where they're teaching in the JNV school itself. I think JNV is the only government school where you can actually see a government employee like principal can send their own kid, their own sons and daughters to the JNV schools. तो I think बहुत जरूरी कि हम उसको बचाएं, और I think उसको तरीके से रखें हिफाजत करके, और हमने उस पर काफी काम करना शुरू किया है. और and I think it's pretty, I mean, tyrannical, because the kind of things we have given back, my community have given back, and I'm saying this with a lot of pride, because we have about 2,200 people who are into highest bureaucracy, who are IAS, IFS, IPS. We have about 8,000 people who are into other administrative jobs like SSC and other places. We have about, I think, so I had the data, about I think 35,000 people who are engineers, and about 25,000 who are doctors. We have people who are leading things like CBI. So I think अगर हम देखें कि जिस तरीके से हमारे ग्रामीण लोग जो नवोदय से पढ़ के बाहर निकल के जो काम देश के लिए कर रहे हैं, I mean, there is no need to impose a fee which divides people when they are in the school itself, because what it does is it divides people on the base of caste, because SC ST को कुछ fee payment नहीं करना है in the current existing structure, no matter how much their average income can be. So now a Thakur Thakur's son knows that this SC guy is not paying anything because he's from ST. So now the way they live their lives in the schools, there's a clear segregation on a monthly basis when they have to pay a fee, because they feel like it's something which is it's coming from a very starting point, and they are not able to undermine that, because they are new minds, and they are very young age people. So yeah, and I think there are some comments I would just read. Let me see if there is any question. हाँ, गौरव जी पूछ रहे हैं कि एजुकेशन को किस तरह से ऐसा एक मुख्य मुद्दा बनाया जाए जिससे कि सरकार की जिम्मेदारी तय हो, और लोग ऐसी बात करना शुरू करें कि ये एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी सरकार की है. राइट, we do have this right to education, which talks about free education till 14 years, and so I think we have to mobilize people, Gaurav. Something that I learned about 2 years back, this term politicization. तो अगर हमें लोगों तक पहुंचकर अगर उनको मोबिलाइज करें, उनको बताएं कि किस तरह से एजुकेशन गेम चेंजिंग चीज है, हमारी लाइफ के लिए, और उस और क्यों जरूरी है कि हम ये मांग करना शुरू करें। क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं अगर, वही मैं स्टार्टिंग में बोल रहा था कि अगर हम, जो जो जनता है, अगर हम नहीं समझेंगे इस बात को, तो सरकार कभी उसको उस तरीके से नहीं तय करेगी। जैसा कि हम स्टार्टिंग में बात कर रहे थे, गौरव और हम बात कर रहे थे अभी कुछ लगभग 7 बजे के आसपास, कि जिस तरीके से मैनिफेस्टो में कहा गया था कि लगभग 6% जीडीपी का जो रहेगा हिस्सा एजुकेशन पे खर्च किया जाएगा, और हम देख रहे हैं कि स्थिति अभी क्या है। तो आई थिंक दैट विल ओनली स्टार्ट हैपनिंग व्हेन देयर इज अ डिमांड, बिकॉज अभी जो हमारे पॉलिटिशियंस हैं, आई मीन आई एम प्रिटी confident about this belief that I have. We have very few leaders who are really worried about the state of affairs and the country and the well-being of our people, because they worry about their vested interest, they worry about their this 5-year term, and they do what only what people are uh, asking them from. So I think it's very important that people are mobilized, and they are told the relevance and the need of coming together actually, and demanding about the rights. I was in Rajasthan, I think 1.5 years back. There was this school where these kids came out of the school and sat there at a dharna, saying हम जब तक हमारे टीचर्स नहीं आएंगे, जो absent हैं, जो नहीं आते हैं, तब तक हम पढ़ाई करने अंदर नहीं जाएंगे. So I think that mindset has to be infused in all of us, the civic, like the whole civic team, the whole civic society. Because unless that, and I think what Gaurav is asking is, how do we make that happen? So yes, I think it's pretty tricky because जब तक हमारा पेट नहीं भरा होगा, तब तक हम एक्सपेक्ट करें कि हम आ पाएंगे, सड़क पर उतर के डिमांड करेंगे और हम सरकार को दबाव, लाइक सरकार को हम जबरदस्ती बोलेंगे हमें ये हमारा अधिकार है, हमें दो, बहुत मुश्किल है। और ये बहुत ही सैड ट्रुथ है कि हमारे अभी भी देयर आर प्लेसेस आई नो, आई मीन, जहाँ पे अभी भी पीपल डू नॉट हैव simple things like home, like they go on struggling all their days. I know so many people who are from my own, like network, who, I mean, network means in my village, who work from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. just to make their 2 ends meet. सिर्फ रात की रोटी मिल जाए उनको, इसलिए वो काम कितना करना पड़ता है। नाउ हाउ डू वी मेक दिस हैपन इन दिस एग्जिस्टिंग सिनेरियो, जहाँ पे लोग पास इतना ये लग्जरी नहीं है कि वो आकर के सड़कों पर डिमांड कर सके। तो आई थिंक इट्स वेरी ट्रिकी, एंड दैट इज व्हाई वी नीड गुड लीडर्स हु वुड take action that are required to be taken, and the pretty good thing is that there's so many NGOs working around getting these basic needs met. I have few in my place, and they are making this happen. And also because I think जितना लंबा समय गुजरा है ऐसी जिंदगी जीते हुए normal people, ordinary लोगों को, they have become complacent, and that has to go away to be able to make education a state attend to matter, or anything. I think we have to reach out to people and mobilize them. And I think I just want to talk about the another thing, because there are, I don't think there are any questions, so I will just, okay, there are questions, okay, all right. This is a pretty good question that Priyanka is asking. जेएनवी की संविधान के मूल्यों को बचाने में क्या भूमिका है, राइट? So I think why I'll come to that later, but why there is any bhumika at all? Because we have people who understand what it means to be a constitutional country, because we the people, we the JNV people, we have about 12 lakh people, and most of us come from rural families. And I think we have gone through those spaces, those phases, those realities. कि यार ये, so for example, me, I cannot solve a Harvard case study, to be very frank, on poverty. but I know what poverty means. I have lived my life, days where I did not have food. So I think people like us means the JMV community of which Priyank is talking about. I think that somewhere has to deliver that existing experience that they have. और अभी जो आप बात कर रहे हैं कि क्या उसकी भूमिका है, तो जो भारत नवोदय अभियान एक शुरू किया गया है अभी कुछ दिनों पहले हमारे कुछ साथियों के द्वारा, उसका मकसद है कि कहीं ना कहीं uh, it's a kind of public service being of all those 12 lakhs JNV alumni who are spread across India. And we want to commit our population, deploy our strength in terms of this big population to reach out to people and join them in terms of making this existing constitution a kind of reality of our lives and spaces that we are for. And one of the things that we're doing is we are starting this 1 year campaign with We the People, which is an organization based in Gurgaon, to go to different places and talk to them about constitution and the kind of mandates that it should have, and the kind of duties that we as civic people have. And I think it also answers a bit of Gaurav's question कि भाई कैसे करें कि नागरिक लोग सरकार की जिम्मेदारी समझ ले शिक्षा को। वो तभी होगा जब हम बताएंगे नागरिकों की भाई एक वेलफेयर स्टेट है और यहाँ पर एजुकेशन की जरूरत जो है उसको सब लोग पे नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन जरूरत सबकी है। और चूंकि जरूरत बेसिक है, फंडामेंटल है, इसलिए सरकार को समझना पड़ेगा कि ये सबका है। एंड just to come to this one, like JNV की भूमिका, तो I think we are pretty much thinking about it seriously, because हमने भी शुरू किया है कि हम देश की 100 बड़ी यूनिवर्सिटीज में जाएंगे और वहां पे अपना एक नवोदय का चैप्टर बनाएंगे। फॉर एग्जांपल BHU में we have about 4,000 people studying right now on campus. We have about 7 faculties over here. Now I'm committed to make them, like unite them and see what we can do on campus level. I think it has to happen in every campus and we'll start doing it pretty quickly. और यही काम हम अपने अपने डिस्ट्रिक्ट चैप्टर्स के थ्रू भी करना चाह रहे हैं और वो करने का शुरुआत भी अभी 26 जनवरी से कर रहे हैं, as I talked about this campaign that we're launching. There are other questions, I think. Okay, so Subham Pandey is asking about the Ashoka University and what do I think about the absence of social justice mechanism there. I think Ashoka did a very stellar job when they started. I'll be very frank, because I think people like I and you, we are who are right now listening to us, have this responsibility to not only be the, I would say, because I'm from Ashoka, so I'd be frank that when it started, I was very, very proud to see the kind of people came together and the immense kind of partnerships and resources that they had on campus for people, for a person like me. Because जब मैं गया तो यार मेरे को तो बड़ा, let's make it a little informal. It took me about 3-4 months to settle down, because people who came from were from different backgrounds, and I was the only person of my kind who was a rural person who did not went to that kind of that urban exposure. So, but after 3-4 months, the kind of treatment I received from teachers and my peers especially, that was amazing, and I had a very great time. I had made some lifelong friends, and there have been few incidences of, I think Subham उसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. So I'm pretty disappointed, Subham, the way these things are going right now. But at the same time, I would also be very frank about saying I'm in touch with the main founders of Ashoka personally, and I'm very, very sure that they are putting their best to improve the situation. And there have been few issues in Bitby, and entire alumni community is talking about it. Entire alumni association we have at Ashoka is putting its best, and especially founders, they trying their best to actually can be done, and where the problem lies. And there have been actions actually, जो भी cases हुए उस पे actions भी हुए हैं, and there have been few terms wherein it's not coming into public, but I think it will take some time for us to see where Ashoka actually is and the possibilities that I actually believe in for all of us to see where Ashoka can lead us to. And I think because I had a meeting about 6 months back with Ashoka founders, and we had now about a partnership of 2 crore rupees, which is being set aside every year exclusively for JNV alumni who are taking admission, qualifying for in Ashoka studies. Now, why I'm telling this right now here, because I know the intentions of founders, and I want to like focus on that right now. And I think every institution goes through that phase where it's in the making, and few things, few lapses can happen there. And I'm not at all saying that it should have happened. I'm pretty much sad about what happens with like about the cases and the victims and everything. But I think we felt helpless actually, to be very frank, because I feel like I'm a very important stakeholder of Ashoka, and and I'm currently working with them also on few things. So I think the community that looks after those cases that you talked about, they are putting their best, and alumni are always reaching out with their suggestions and questions both, and founders are very concerned about improving things on campus. I think something good will come out very soon. There is a question from Vaibhav. Right. तो अभी एज यू राइटली सेड वैभव, नवोदय विद्यालय भारत में मॉडल विद्यालय का एक अच्छा उदाहरण है। नवोदय विद्यालय की तर्ज पर हमारे देश में बाकी सरकारी विद्यालय को बेहतर करना आवश्यक है। बिल्कुल सही। इसमें नवोदय के पुराने छात्र छात्राओं की क्या भूमिका हो सकती है? राइट। सो अभी we sat in a meeting a few months back, and we thought it was not just about working within the community, something that we as an alumni sangathan did for these 3 years. We said we want to open up our networks and our strength and our capacities to work on civic issues like education, constitution, and I think that's one of the things they're talking about, Vaibhav. So usme we are pretty open now. We because we have people in every district right now. We have a team, and we have people who are very active and willing to contribute in the existing NGOs and work that is happening in their districts. तो जहां भी हम कुछ कर सकते हैं वहां पे हम तैयार हैं करने के लिए। मतलब ये जो अभी भारत नवोदय अभियान एक मुहिम चली है, इसका यही मकसद है कि हम नवोदय के बाहर जो काम हो रहा है, नवोदय विद्यालय के जो बाहर काम हो रहा है, उसमें नवोदय अलुमनाई कैसे जुड़े और कैसे कंट्रीब्यूट करें। और ऐसा जो भी काम होगा, आई एम सीइंग दिस ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ ऑल माय पीपल प्राउडली, कि हम लोग तैयार हैं। और ऑफ कोर्स वी शुड डू समथिंग टुगेदर, इन लाइक वी इंक्लूडिंग शिक्षा सत्याग्रह एज वेल, जहां पे हम देखें कि जो हमारी कैपेसिटी है, हमारी अपनी अपनी जो यूनिक क्षमताएं हैं, उनका उनको एक साथ लाने के बाद में हम किस तरीके से आगे बढ़ सकते हैं। और अभी तक ये जो फॉर्मेट है बहुत ज्यादा तय नहीं हुआ है कि क्या हम भूमिका करेंगे, लेकिन इतना मैं कहता हूं कि जिस तरह से हमारे लोग अलग अलग जगह पर हैं और जिस तरह की नॉलेज कैपेसिटी के साथ में आते हैं, बिकॉज सी दिस इज द कम्युनिटी, the only community which has 100% educated people, because these come from Navodaya schools. तो हम हमारे जो मेंबरशिप है 12 लाख लोगों की, ये सारे के सारे 12 लाख लोग पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं और सब ग्रामीण लोग हैं। तो इनके पास जो एक क्षमता है एजुकेशन को के महत्व को समझने की, बिकॉज very frankly most of us including me, I mean I totally believe it and totally feel it कि नवोदय की वजह से ही हम आगे बढ़ पाए। तो ये जो फीलिंग है, it's not only about that allegiance for JNV system, it's also about the gratitude that we feel for the society that we come from, and that जिम्मेदारी that we feel for the people around us. And I think that all will lead to this making of this what I was asking, कि हम क्या कर पाएंगे। जहां जहां पर लोकल मुहिम चल रही है, वहां वहां पर नवोदय विद्यालय के लोग हमेशा तैयार रहते हैं। और इस बात का उदाहरण आई थिंक इस समय काफी कुछ ऐसा हो रहा है जहां पे हम लोग इन्वॉल्व हैं। अभी कुंभ स्टार्ट होना, व्हिच इज अ वेरी न्यू थिंग, तो आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट दैट। कुंभ मेले में जो है आई थिंक 13 को स्टार्टिंग एंड 14 days the first bath happening in the Allahabad Kumbh. So we are putting a big pandal and we are trying to uh, have a space for about 200 people who can stay and have food and talk to us, and we want to use that kind of forum to talk about constitution and education and what we can do and how we want to collaborate with people who are working on different matters. So I think we have started talking about it. Okay, the another question. Aap government in Delhi has done a stellar job, of course, in the field of education. Do you have any plans to spread the word of Aap model of education in other states? Right. So again, so Aam Aadmi Party has definitely done a very good job, and I know some very close people who are in the system in Delhi government right now. I have had the privilege of working with Delhi Dialogue Commission and very closely for a shorter time, and I just went to see some schools which are where the Teach for India fellows are working, and I was really happy the kind of ecosystem they have putting and the kind of changes we have just seen. uh, तो मैं बिल्कुल एग्री करता हूँ इस बात से कि बहुत अच्छा काम हुआ है. मैं भी चाहता हूँ कहना कि इस काम को और होना चाहिए, and I'm sure Manish Sachida ji understand this pretty well, because last time we had a meeting he said that he want to not only take the system to other parts of Delhi but also other parts of country, and he spoke to few of us in a meeting in that press club, I think, where he was saying that uh, Delhi government wants to collaborate with the kind of learnings and takeaways researchers have had from JNV ka research. So I think, of course, I would love to do that, and I have been doing that actually. जितने भी अच्छे काम देश में हो रहे हैं उसके बारे में मैं जब भी मौका मिलता है मैं लोगों से बात करता हूँ, क्योंकि मेरी जिम्मेदारी मैं मानता हूँ ऐसा कि जहां जहां पे ऐसा कुछ काम हो रहा है which needs momentum to be made, which needs to be known by people, वो लोगों को बताना मेरी जिम्मेदारी है. Which could be any fellowship program, which could be the kind of works government are doing, and which could be the kinds of thing happening at the university campus. तो उन सब के बारे में बात करना और उन सबको बढ़ावा देना हमारा काम ही है. और भारत नवोदय अभियान के बैनर के अंतर्गत हमारा ये मकसद है कि हम ऐसे अपने कम्युनिटी से ऐसे लोग तैयार करें जो जाके अच्छे बातों के बारे में आगे बात करेंगे, जिससे कि एक बड़ा सा क्रिटिकल मास तैयार हो जो कि उस बात को आगे इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए आगे ले जाने के लिए तैयार रहे. तो जैसे कि कल मैं बीएचयू में था और बीएचयू में यहाँ पे हमने बात किया कि किस तरीके से कुछ यूनिवर्सिटीज जो हैं, जैसे कि जो सिस्टम दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में है जहाँ का अनुभव मुझे रहा है, वहां पे किस तरीके से एक अलग ही कमिटेड प्लेसमेंट सेल है, वहां के अपने कुछ बजट्स हैं. तो आई टॉक्ड अबाउट दैट वेरी ओपनली कि वहां से हम ये सीख सकते हैं, और जो मॉडल वहां फॉलो हुआ था वही मॉडल फॉलो करके हम यहाँ भी एक नया एम्प्लॉयमेंट सेल खोलने का विचार कर रहे हैं. तो वी आर प्रीटी ओपन टू टेक दिस टू the app model to other people, through our networks and to our people, to different forums, of course. And we're pretty open only because of that openness we have collaborated with the people to for this movement that is starting, like for this 1 year campaign that is starting on 26th January, which is named as Mission 70, and which aims to take critical issues of people along with the constitutional values that they come from to the ordinary people. So yes, all right, I think I have talked pretty much about things. I would wait for a while. If there are any questions, I would be very happy to, of course, take them, and if not, then of course we'll maybe meet again. All right, let me see if there are any questions. Okay, so I have waited. I think there are no questions as of now. So we'll just sum it up, and I just want to make some quick announcement, and we'll just sum it up, and we will finish for now, and we'll meet again on these forums. So one of the things I want to tell about is the current initiative of Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya community. We are building All India Navodaya Youth Council in big universities where our kids are placed and are studying right now. One of them happens to be BHU in Banaras, where I am today, and there are other places like that, like IIT Delhi, IIT Madras, IIT Bombay, where we have a big population of JNV alumni studying on that campus. We are reaching to those places, and we want to start making those chapters so that we can virtually capitalize this community for the well-being of the nation. Second thing is we are working on the suicide matter. We have impaneled with we have invited a very good sociologist, Dr. So he's a person who have done this private in his private life, and we want him to go through these recent cases and do a trace back study and come up with what were the real reasons, causes behind these suicides, and send that to the MHRD so that they can you know learn from them and come up with better policies. We are also asking an RTI question. We have written that RTI to the MHRD, asking why the guidelines of the society were not implemented, and that is why these things have happened. These unhappenings have happened, and we want government to be accountable for what is happening. Another thing, we are doing a nationwide campaign with our people from across India against the current fee structure in the JNV schools, and let us see how that goes. And I invite every one of you to join me in that campaign. Uske alawa, I think yes, there have been a lot of questions about the role of JNV people in the civic matters. So I think Bharat Nodaya Abhiyan was started with the sole matter of making that possible. This is the first of its kind initiative and the only initiative where we have opened our strength and energy and population and numbers for the people who are doing different jobs outside our JNV community, like this one, Shiksha Satyagraha. So I think we are pretty ready for that, and this banner provides us that opportunity to work with people from outside the community on different matters that we feel deeply about. So we'll wrap it up now. So thank you, guys. We'll keep meeting. I hope, because the kind of work we do will take time, and we have to persist about that. And I think with time there will definitely be changes. This is my hope. Thank you. It was very nice being here.